Please settle down, everyone. Before we commence with the debate, it is my privilege to introduce our guests and panelists and to extend a warm felicitation in their honor.
We request Dr. Raju Hivse sir to felicitate our esteemed panelist Dr. Charuta Joshi ma'am, Associate Professor in Political Science at Binzani Mahila Mahavidyalaya, Nagpur. With 18 years of teaching experience, a PhD from Rashtrasant Tukadoji Maharaj, Nagpur University. Rashtrasant Tukadoji Maharaj, Nagpur University, and numerous prestigious academic awards. Dr. Joshi has significantly contributed to the field of political science and education. We request Dr. Raju Hivse sir to felicitate our esteemed panelist, Dr. Charuta Joshi ma'am. We request Dr. Raju Hivse sir to felicitate our next panelist, Abhishek Benedict Kumar sir, Faculty for Law at Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur, who holds a Master's in Political Science from Pune University, a first-class Bachelor's in Political Science, History, Sociology, and a law degree from Rashtrasant Tukadoji Maharaj, Nagpur University. He is currently pursuing a PhD in International Relations at Symbiosis International University, Pune. Thank you, sir.
Now, it is an honor to felicitate Dr. Raju Hivse sir, a Registrar of Rashtrasant Tukadoji Maharaj, Nagpur University, a distinguished academician and administrator. His leadership and dedication have brought significant progress. I invite Dr. Adira Deshpande ma'am to felicitate Dr. Raju Hivse sir with a token of appreciation. In the lines of Joseph Robert, the aim of argument or of discussion should not be victory, but progress. With this thought in mind, let us begin our debate, where ideas will clash, perspectives will unfold, and meaningful dialogue will pave the way for deeper understanding. Let the exchange of thoughts begin. Now, I would like to hand over the event to the debate team.
A very good afternoon to everyone. I would like to call T22, which is who are going to speak for the motion, and Team 32 against the motion. Please approach the stage. I would like to repeat the team codes. Team 22 going for the motion and Team 32 against the motion.
Hello. Hello.
Are we ready, teams? 3, 2, 1.
Greetings to the respected judges, esteemed audience, and learned opponents. Today I am Meenakshi Itkikar. Highlight on the issue of the rise of artificial intelligence is threat to human existence. Uh, this belief is supported by following arguments that AI is lack to understanding the emotions, moral complexities, pain, and human touch. Imagine a case of child custody uh, without the lack of emotions, human pain, and moral complexities. Then it will affect on the child's well-being and their future life. And it this is very essential in the sensitive areas like healthcare. If the treatment is purely based on the AI, then it will be affect on the patient's life and their mental illness. My second argument is due to the misinformation given by the AI. Due to this misinformation, it can be threat to the human life. For this, we can take the example of during the COVID-19. Uh, if we see that the in various times the information which is given by the AI that create the harm to the human life, and uh, due to this the issues like privacy, copyrights, trademarks, and AI can cause unemployment. uh, Due to this it can cause a threat to human existence. For this uh, we- uh, it
Hello, hello. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed judges, my worthy opponent, and present curious mind. Today I stand before you to argue against the motion AI is threat to human existence. तो मैं कहानी की शुरुआत शुरू से करना चाहता हूं जब ये इंसानियत स्टोनेज मैन था। इंसान स्टोनेज मैन था। स्टोनेज मैन से लेकर आज जो एआई तक हमने मुकाम हासिल किया है, वो मुकाम हम और जो सबसे ज्यादा होशियार इंसान बना है वो है हमारी अडेप्टिबिलिटी। हमें एआई के साथ अडेप्ट करना ही होगा। जो मेरे वर्दी अपोनेंट ने अभी कहा कि चाइल्ड कस्टडी की उन्होंने बात की, हेल्थ केयर की बात, उसके बाद हम अभी लॉ कॉलेज में हम आए। मैं बताना चाहता हूँ कि अगर जो लॉयर्स की चैट जितनी होगी, बात है मैं सवाल उससे बात करता हूँ कि हेलो, तो लॉयर चैट जीपीटी की यूज से हम विदाउट लॉयर कुछ ठीक ठाक लॉयर असिस्टेंस ले सकते हैं। मेरे अपोनेंट ने अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट की बात की, तो डेटा कह रहा है कि जो एआई है वो 17.9 ट्रिलियन ग्लोबल इकोनॉमी को 2030 तक सपोर्ट करेगा। और जब इंडस्ट्रियल रिवॉल्यूशन आया था तब भी लोगों को डर था कि सारी जॉब खा लेगा। ये भी रिवॉल्यूशन है, जब जब क्रांति आई है तभी हमें ये डर की एहसास हुआ है कि हमारी जॉब खा लेगा। लेकिन ये क्रांति काफी महत्वपूर्ण है इंसानियत के नाते, और अगर हमें आगे जाना है इसलिए। धन्यवाद, मैं अपनी बात खत्म करना चाहता हूं। हेलो हेलो, मैं अपने वर्दी अपोनेंट को एक सवाल पूछना चाहता हूं। अगर एआई इंडस्ट्रीज को इन्हांस करके ओवरऑल प्रोडक्टिविटी और इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ को बढ़ा सकता है, और दुनिया में रेगुलेटरी फ्रेमवर्क्स और अथॉरिटी फ्रेमवर्क्स को एथिकल गाइडलाइन देके अच्छी गाइडलाइन देके बना रही है, तो हमारे ये इंसानियत के लिए काफी अच्छी चीज है। तो एआई की इन्हांसमेंट के लिए क्या आप बोलना चाहेंगे कि ये क्यों रोकना चाह रहे हैं आप, और इतना डर का माहौल क्यों बना रहे हैं?
इतना डर का माहौल फॉर द एआई इज दैट कि एआई अपने खुद से इंफॉर्मेशन प्रोड्यूस करता है, और उसमें एज अ कोट इन माय आर्गुमेंट एज आई कोटेड दैट कि उसमें ह्यूमन पेन, ह्यूमन इंटेलिजेंस, ह्यूमन इमोशंस नहीं है। हम ह्यूमंस की सोसाइटी में रहते हैं, सो हाउ कैन वी बिलीव ऑन द डाटा दैट विच इज गैदर फ्रॉम द एआई?
एआई एक मशीन है, और जो अभी इतना रिवॉल्यूशन हुआ है, इंडस्ट्रियल रिवॉल्यूशन, सभी मशीन हमारे काम की ही है। जी धन्यवाद।
All right, thank you so much, teams. Well said. Next, I would like to call Team 4 going for the motion and Team 37 against the motion. Please approach the stage. I would like to repeat the team codes. Team 4 for the motion and Team 37 against the motion. Are we ready, teams?
Yes.
Let's start.
A very pleasant morning to one and all present over here. Esteemed judges, respected opponents, and my fellow audience member. Today we are here to debate on an issue that strikes at the very heart of the modern society. That is, the rise of artificial intelligence is a threat to human existence. As far as artificial intelligence is considered, artificial intelligence is undeniable, a very powerful tool with the immense potential that could benefit the humanity. Yet, it also carries the risk that could threaten the human existence if not managed responsibly. Actually, there is a existential danger inherent in using AI, but the danger is more existential in the philosophical rather than the apocalyptic sense. As AI is rising, there is a chances, there is the most probability that the human existence comes in danger due to the rise of AI. Like as due to the autonomous weapons, lack of information, lack of control, job displacements, and some super intelligent systems that are working against the humanity. Take us a very small example of ChatGPT's writing capability. Today, the technology is in the process of eliminating all the writing process in higher educations. And if it happens so, the educators will lose the key tool to teach the students how to think critically, how to apply the logics on the given subject. Lastly, I would like to just recall the famous quote of T.S. Eliot in the closing lines of The Hollow Man. This is the way where the world ends. Thank you.
You can start.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone, respected chairperson and judge, and my dear audience. Today, I stand firmly against the motion that AI being threat to human existence. AI is currently not a threat but a beneficial for the society at large. AI equally as important to forward with the utilizing the AI. It benefits the society in a countless way. That is 24/7 availability, whereas human can only work for 8 hours. Eliminate the human error and the risk. Improvement in the daily life. Advancement in the healthcare and medical application, that is example diagnostic tools and also assist the drug discovery and transforming the healthcare, making a treatment easier, safer and precious. Economic growth and job creation. AI also create entirely the new industry and the new market for the new opportunity and raising the global living standard. Also address the global challenges. It also helps in the creative and the cultural field. As I wanted to point out that PM Modi has consistently highlighted the benefits of the AI, such as during the NDTV World Summit, he emphasizes its role in the transforming the sectors like education, healthcare, and the governance. This initiative shows how AI can drive the innovation and efficiency and development. Further, AI application in the medical, education, and the environmental conservation prove its potential to the benefits in the humanity. AI is not a threat to human existence, but the tools that can significantly enhance the life. AI, instead of fearing with the AI, society should focus on leveraging its potential for the greatest good. AI is not a humanity greatest ally, not its enemy.
Time's up, Team 37. Would you like to go for rebuttal?
Hello, first of all,
You can move.
I can do. Okay. As you have counted many advantages of AI, but I would like to just ask a simple question that the rise of artificial intelligence isn't the artificial intelligence is going to be misused by the geopolitical nations, because nowadays it is a race going on among the nations of the world to become a superpower. And with the rise of the artificial intelligence, don't you think that the artificial intelligence is going to be misused by other countries?
Misuse of AI is welfare in an ethical and the governance issue, not
No.
an argument against the AI.
No, it is a very valid question that artificial intelligence is growing very good.
AI, na?
What does AI? What does AI means? Artificial intelligence. That's what I'm asking now.
It is a problem of governance issue.
It is not a problem of governance issue, na.
It's not.
If we are giving a birth to a baby and if he commits some crime, so it doesn't mean that it is a problem of God. It is problem of our na. We have not treated him in a good
I'm
manner.
also having a question for you. Isn't the responsible and the policy maker?
AI is the growth of the human.
Time's up of the rebuttal. Please conclude. Yeah. Before I call the next team, I would like to make a small request. Just when you come here before your speeches, please let us know your team code and whatever the motion you will go for. So the next team is team code 3 for the motion going against team 13.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Myself Santoshi Santosh Agarkar from Team 3, and I will be speaking in the favor of the topic that is the rise of artificial intelligence is a threat to human existence. Artificial intelligence is a mathematical algorithmic tool that is being refined every single day by many researchers. The potential threats caused by AI to human existence are complex and debated. Several mechanisms through which AI could pose a threat to human existence have been identified. The experts highlight three main reasons behind this problem: the control problem, the possibility of global disruption, and the weaponization of AI. These three factors can be detrimental for human survival. The AI is a very dangerous if it is used into the wrong problems where the decisions are costly, or if it is used by the person who understands AI technology but his intentions are not good, and if the person uses AI who does not know about the long-term implication of the application. This growing concern underlines the importance of addressing AI risk proactively. Some prominent threats of AI into the various fields of human environment includes over-optimization, weaponization, dehumanization, ecological collapse, data privacy and security concern, lack of creative ability, social manipulation, and many more. So I think that AI will shift the trajectory of human civilization.
Times.
AI will shift the trajectory of human civilization, and presently we have no idea whether the control is even possible or not. And that's why AI and its impact on human existence is a never-ending topic of the debate. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow debaters and respected dignitaries, I'm a student pursuing artificial intelligence and machine learning, and I can assure you that AI is nothing but one of the most significant creation of human ingenuity. I believe that the main cause, the stem of this narrative that my opposition brings in this form is not because of any advancement and of AI, but it is from the fear that comes from that gives them the lack of opportunity to embrace technology. I believe, sorry. As someone who foresees my future in AI technology, I can assure you that AI still relies on the program which it runs on. It is not a separated entity. It is a well-structured, well-programmed software that runs on real time and solves complex problems. The argument about adaptive AI still lacks research because at the end of the day, the fundamental concepts of an AI still remains in the program it works on. Though my opposition may use some science fictional narrative to prove their point, but the fact remains the same that the program which it runs on will never change and the control over it still remains with humans. It's an argument which is as implausible and exaggerated as a flying horse. Moreover, there are global agencies working on exploring more climax frameworks that will give you benefits to for the transparency and accountability. For example, organizations such as Organization of Economical Cooperation and Principles 2019, United Nations Organization of Ethics over AI. These are some of the treaties and even legally binding treaties that are signed by countries like UK and USA. These are some treaties that ensures that the AI will work under the framework of ethical guidelines. Thank you.
Teams, would you like to go for rebuttal?
Yes, I do have a question.
So my question for my esteemed opponent is, what are your alternatives for AI? Since as all of my fellow debaters mentioned a lot of different abilities that AI bring into the form, but what are your remedies? What are your counterparts for those things that AI brings into the industries of technology?
We can see that from ancient times we have seen that even if there was no AI, but still developments were taking place and many inventions were also been done into the ancient times. Even if AI has come, it cannot shadow the ancient inventions and
AI is not an entity, it is a tool. It's like saying fire is bad. We still use fire, but that same fire can burn entire village. That does not mean we cannot harness the power of fire. Water can flood entire civilization, but that does not mean we are not relying on water.
But what do you think? Is the
That's the
development
point.
more important than the protection and
But
security
it
of
is
the
not
people?
causing. We are still
Because we
making
cannot
frameworks.
make
There
the
are global
development-
frameworks that ensures the safety from AI. Because
we
there
have
is
to
no
make
even
the
harm.
development by protecting the interest and the security of the people.
I would conclude
Times
by
are
saying that
teams.
everybody have to ensure that AI is not your foe. It is a friend. It is a tool for you to harness, not an entity for you to fear. Thank you.
Next, team 18 speaking for the motion, and team 14 that will go against the motion. No, but you are for the motion, right? You will be called out later. You are speaking against the motion, no? Team 14 for the motion. No, ma'am. Team 14 for the motion. You are team 18, so you will be here. And you are team? I am going to team. No, ma'am. What's your system? Teams, when I am calling out, let's say as I call team 18, we are asking candidates who are speaking for the motion to approach the stage, not the whole team. Are we ready, teams? How come that's possible? So who's your partner? Who? So she has prepared for T39. No, and there's this whole other confusion now.
तो मतलब उससे बुलाऊंगा फिर मैं कि कॉज वो पिक कर
No, but he's team 39.
या
So how? Who's your teammate?
मैम शी इज
Who?
टीम 30
ये
टीममेट को भेजिए
but according
फिर से आ रहा हूँ फिर ना तो टीम का नाम जल्दी टाइम वेस्ट नहीं होना चाहिए
your team is?
39
इसने प्रिपेयर किया है फॉर द मोशन पे टीम
टीम 39 का अगेंस्ट द मोशन वाला बोला जल्दी बोला
Sorry for the inconvenience, teams. Team 18 for the motion and team 39 will speak against the motion. Now you have prepared for them. So you will just speak. Yeah, you speak for the motion.
जल्दी जल्दी शुरू करो
What is your team code?
यू हैव प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर अगेंस्ट ना
Yes.
ओके
Yes.
स्टार्ट जल्दी
You're for the motion, you're against the motion, take your team code name and then say what motion you're going.
All right.
Take the mic.
वी आर स्टार्टिंग और टाइम वेस्ट नहीं होना चाहिए 3 2 1 स्टार्ट
Hello everyone, I am Ruchita Godbole and speaking for the emergence of AI is the trait of human existence. Do you think it's possible for humans to create something that could ultimately lead to their own extinction? Yes, it's entirely possible. Throughout history, humans has developed technologies with the potential of humans destruction. One of the biggest example is nuclear weapon. The known person godfather of AI, Geoffrey Hinton, firstly focused on the benefit of AI. But recently he changed his perspective towards the dismissal of humans because of advancement of AI. He believes AI can and will become self-aware and human will be disappear. As AI advance, concern grow about autonomous weapons. Autonomous weapons are not a part of some science fictional movie. They exist in reality. Used in wars, stolenly relies on the algorithm to make decisions of someone's life and death. If AI use of start increasing like 20% to 72% and rapidly to completely 100%, it will lead to many job displacement, leading to mass unemployment and suppressing human intelligence. The brain muscles need to train to maintain its intelligence. AI has the potential to decrease the human conjugate ability. As AI systems become more autonomous and start independence, learning can lead to emergent behavior risks of losing control over their action. Now it's high time to redefine our priorities rather than solely pursuing AI advancement. We must invest in education, empowering millions of uneducated children. Thank you. Let's use less AI and more of our brains.
Honorable Chair, respected members of the House, and my worthy opponents. It is indeed amusing to witness this spectacle, a debate against artificial intelligence, written with the help of AI tools, citing AI analyzed reports, and delivered via microphones that are powered by AI-driven sound systems. And yet, despite this, some in this very House might find this topic debatable. Allow me to illuminate why this debate should have ended long ago. Let's not forget, ladies and gentlemen, AI is designed by humans, created by humans, and controlled by humans. For example, Honorable Chair, the calculator, invented centuries ago, replaced tedious mathematical arithmetic. Did anyone claim that it was a threat to mathematician? No, and we all know that AI-powered systems already assist in diagnosing diseases, improving crop yields, and providing learning experiences, to name just a few examples. And let me be absolutely clear, AI is merely the next step to humanity's ongoing journey to make life easier, safer, and better. Yet, here we are listening to arguments that AI is a menace. The irony, Honorable Chair, these very opponents will leave this debate, open Netflix curated by AI, unlock their phones with facial recognition powered by AI, and order foods from apps that rely on AI algorithm. So I ask my worthy opponents, if AI is a threat, then why you rely on it for everything, from navigating maps to ordering foods? And about the reports, some of my worthy opponents had cited some reports. So the reports they have cited, Honorable Chair, were not handed to them personally by the organization. With all due respect, no envoys knocked on the doors with scrolls of warning about AI. These reports, conveniently sourced via the internet, were accessed through algorithms designed
Time's
by,
up,
you
please.
guessed
Please
it.
wrap up.
As I conclude, I say to deny the opposition is to deny the truth, and I am not in the business of denial. I am in the business of reality, and therefore, Honorable Chair, I will never stop opposing this move. Thank you so much. This is Shruti Pardi signing off.
Would you like to go for rebuttal, teams? A person speaking against the motion has to start rebuttal.
Some of my worthy opponents has claimed that we should use traditional methods instead of AI. So are you saying that we should use traditional teaching methods instead of using AI?
As I am also a student, I see that many of teachers use PDF to only teach. AI is not teaching us. If AI start teaching, how will he understand student emotion just like our teacher understand? Can you justify it? I also have a question. Can you give guarantee that AI will never become the threat to human existence?
It depends on us, the way
No.
we use.
The godfather of AI, Jeffrey Hinton, clearly said that AI will become the threat to human existence in future. Can you justify it?
I can't justify, but the thing is,
Time's up, team. Next, for the fifth team, we have team 19 for the motion, team 21 against the motion. Please approach the stage.
Yeah. We have seen the video of
Excuse me. Just please introduce your team code and whatever the motion you're going for.
Team 19 speaking for the motion.
Team 21 against the motion.
We have seen the video, the deep fake video of Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky asking to call off the war. Also, the deep fake photograph of Vinesh Phogat, who protested for over a month and then was seen smiling.
And these rose so many questions all around. And this is exactly where humans have become so vulnerable in front of artificial intelligence. We human beings have become so dependent upon artificial intelligence that even if a minor glitch occurs, then we are totally bound by the shackles of AI. We do not know how to process. Further, moving forward, we are also aware of the weaponization of artificial intelligence, talking about the lethal autonomous weapon systems and the cyber attacks which are happening. Let us not forget that rules and laws do exist, but what about the implementation? How far have we really worked upon reduction of the same? Moving forward, we should always remember that AI surveillance systems are always working, and the governments and the corporations are always using them either to influence or manipulate the citizens of the nation. Also, let us not forget that we humans have created artificial intelligence and we should not let it take over us. What differentiates humans from animals? It is ethics. But artificial intelligence will always favor efficiency. I totally admit that the rise of artificial intelligence is a threat to human existence, and let us not convert this threat into future apocalypse. Human existence is totally based upon social interactions, not rather just being dependent upon artificial intelligence for everything. Thank you.
आधुनिक युग में तकनीक ने मानव जीवन को उस मुकाम तक पहुंचा दिया है जहां कल्पनाओं को साकार करना संभव हुआ है। कृत्रिम बुद्धिमत्ता आज केवल एक तकनीकी आविष्कार नहीं बल्कि मानव जाति के सपनों का एक साकार रूप है। माननीय गणमान्य व्यक्ति, जूरी और मेरे साथी विवादकर्ताओं को मेरी ओर से सादर नमस्कार। आगे बढ़ते हुए, ज्ञान वही है जो विकास का मार्ग प्रशस्त करे। यह विचार हमें सिखाता है कि कृत्रिम बुद्धिमत्ता हमारे लिए खतरा नहीं बल्कि एक अवसर है। एआई ने हमारे जीवन को सरल और प्रभावी बनाया है। जरा सोचिए, जब गूगल मैप्स और हमें सही रास्ता दिखाते हैं, जब वर्चुअल असिस्टेंट हमारे सवालों का जवाब देते हैं, जब डॉक्टर एआई की मदद से गंभीर बीमारियों का पता लगाते हैं, तब ये हमारी तकनीक हमारा दुश्मन नहीं, हमारा सहयोगी बनती है। कुछ आंकड़े रिपोर्ट बताना चाहूंगा कि पीडब्ल्यूसी की रिपोर्ट के अनुसार 2030 तक एआई वैश्विक अर्थव्यवस्था में 15.7 ट्रिलियन का योगदान करेगा। स्वास्थ्य क्षेत्र में एआई आधारित डायग्नोस्टिक टूल्स के जटिल रोगों का पता लगाने में 90% सटीकता प्राप्त हुई है। कृषि में एआई ने फसल उत्पादन में 25% वृद्धि की है। ड्रोन पैदावार के द्वारा 20% बढ़ोतरी है। ई कॉमर्स में ग्राहक अनुभव को 70% बेहतर बनाया गया है। एक्सेंचर की रिपोर्ट के अनुसार एआई ने मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इंडस्ट्री में उत्पादकता को 40% तक बढ़ाया है। आप सही जानी मानी हस्ती स्टीफन हॉकिंस को भी जानते होंगे, जिन्होंने एआई के माध्यम से अपने ज्ञान को पूरी दुनिया में बांटा है। महोदय जी, जब आग की खोज हुई थी तो कुछ लोग उसे विनाशकारी मानते थे, लेकिन आग ने हमें उजाला, भोजन और प्रगति दी है। इसी तरह कृत्रिम बुद्धिमत्ता का सदुपयोग मानवता को अभूतपूर्व ऊंचाइयों पर ले जा रही है। अंत में मैं कुछ पंक्तियों के साथ समाप्त करना चाहूंगा कि कृत्रिम है ये, कृत्रिम है वो, कृत्रिम ही रहे। कृत्रिम है ये, कृत्रिम है वो, कृत्रिम ही रहे। मानव का मस्तिष्क सदैव आगे रहे। माना ये तेज है, माना ये चालक है, माना ये तेज है, माना ये चालक है, पर इंसान की सोच का ये मोहताज है। कृत्रिम है ये, कृत्रिम है वो, कृत्रिम ही रहे। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद, वंदे मातरम।
Would you like to go for rebuttal?
जरूर, क्यों नहीं। मान्यवर, मेरा आपसे प्रथम सवाल यह है कि स्वास्थ्य, अर्थव्यवस्था, कृषि, औद्योगिक, सेना अथवा और भी क्षेत्रों में एआई ने भारत को सशक्त करने के लिए जो योगदान दिया है वो व्यर्थ है। उसके साथ एक उदाहरण जोड़ना चाहूंगा कि कल्पना कीजिए एक किसान जिनके पास सीमित साधन है।
So this is a rebuttal. Please wind up quickly because
जरूर। कल्पना कीजिए किसान जिनके पास सीमित साधन है, एआई आधारित तकनीकें उसे जलवायु, मिट्टी और फसल की जानकारी देती है। क्या यह उसे सशक्त नहीं बनाती?
So let us, to be honest, here we are actually discussing about the threats to human existence and not rather just the merits of artificial intelligence. And moving forward, we totally know the merits of artificial intelligence, but we humans, being social creatures, we need to move forward. And here the major point that I want to put forward is that dependency on artificial intelligence. Today's human cannot even do a single task, almost a single task without the usage of artificial intelligence, which is making us so vulnerable all across. That is why here we are talking about the threats to the
Time's up.
मान्यवर जी,
Please wrap
ये
up.
मनुष्य की नैतिकता पर निर्भर करता है, इसको समाप्त नहीं कर सकते हम.
Next, I would like to call Team 6 speaking for the motion and Team 41 going against the motion. Are we ready, teams?
Yes, Team 6 for the motion.
Team 41 against the motion.
A very good afternoon, respected members of the jury and my opponents. This is Afra Iqbal, and I stand here affirming the motion that the rise of artificial intelligence is indeed posing an existential threat to humanity. Now, the question of artificial intelligence and the role it plays in shaping our future has gripped both our imaginations and our fears. Definitely, artificial intelligence is an inextricable component of today's public mainstream. I'm not here to debate about ChatGPT or any other AI bots and the way they help churn out better essays or better content. I do not dispute the benefits of artificial intelligence, but rather present a more alarming case. That is the existential risk that could be posed by super intelligent machines. In the words of philosopher Nick Bostrom, we are at the risk of an intelligence explosion which would result in the creation of super intelligent machines that could wield unprecedented power over us. Now imagine a world in which we are no longer the architects of our future, but are instead pandering to a machine's whims. Secondly, the more important point that is to be raised here is artificial intelligence can supposedly be instilled with our core values of humanity. This is not true because we humans have ourselves not grasped the entirety of human emotions and values. All of these humanitarian values are very complex. Our emotions are not driven by logic, so this is not something an artificial intelligent machine would understand. Secondly, humans operate, they solve problems using trial and error. And especially at a risk as this stage, which is a super intelligent machine which is capable of evolving on its own, even the first trial would prove to be disastrous. If I talk about weaponization of AI, we have seen the rise of autonomous warfare which targets civilians. Now, how do you expect an autonomous warfare of this kind to differentiate between who gets to live and who gets to die on the basis of algorithms that are devoid of humanity? And so, essentially, the main solution here is to bring a pause on AI development, and for that, we need
Time's
to
up,
act with
team.
responsibility
Please
and
wrap up.
vigilance. Thank you.
It is very easy to say that things are going wrong, but it is really difficult to act upon changing them. A very cheerful afternoon to everyone. Before I speak why AI is not a threat, let us first understand that why AI exists between us. So it was introduced to basically enhance the decision making and improve the efficiency, but never to replace the humanly possible tasks. Because humanly possible tasks can never be replaced is said by the pioneer of AI, Dr. Andrew Ng, who is also co-founder of Coursera. He says that AI can never replace humanly possible tasks because it lacks of common sense and real life experiences. It is just a bunch of hype that it makes when you say that AI is a threat. If I can provide you with more stats, but the example which you will relate the more with is AI can direct you how to make your meal, but can never provide you with the maa ke haath ka khana that you crave for. Now, to be specific, AI is programmed with the data it is provided with. If the data is biased, the results are tend to get biased too. So there the difference comes between the AI that provides you ease of doing tasks and we as humans who have special ability to do tasks as we want them. Moreover, the report of National Academy of Engineering in 2019 says that there is a far-fetched possibility of AI surpassing human intelligence because humans are the ones who have created it. And when you create something, you have power to both destroy and control over it. Concludingly, I will have to wind up saying that with robust regulations, policy changing, and also by introducing this in the upcoming Digital Data Protection Bill of 2019, you can introduce clauses and guidelines to support, to regulate the transparency and accountability of AI. And at the end, I would like to quote my 4 lines. Mishappening is a misery, threat is a delusion. Mishappening is a misery, threat is a delusion. All we have to do is control and
Time's up,
regulate. All we have to do is control and regulate, because at the end, AI is just a mechanism.
Would you like to go for rebuttal?
Yes, I would like to go for rebuttal, because it was mentioned from the opposite side that we humans would ponder upon the whims of a machine. So, Miss, by saying this, do you negate the fact the all positive changes that AI brings upon the table, and by calling it as a threat? By calling it as a threat, do you say that if we don't invest our time and money in developing it, then how will we ensure the better development and the growth of AI?
Firstly, all the points that you have raised, in no way do they threaten human existence. So the argument is ruled out right there. What I mean to imply is a super intelligent machine, by definition, is one that can evolve beyond human capabilities, beyond human control. And so you simply cannot control it. For example, if a super intelligent machine, its main objective is to accomplish its goal. If it realizes that programming it with compassion would perhaps hinder it from achieving its goal, it would obviously resist attempts to be programmed, because it is evolving without human.
Please use the mic. Yeah. Thank you, teams. Next, we have Team 15 for the motion and Team 2 speaking against the motion. Please approach this stage, guys. Are we ready, teams?
Team 15 seeking for the motion.
Team 2 speaking against the motion.
Let's start.
Artificial intelligence is the new electricity, but what happens when that electricity becomes a wildfire? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed judges and fellow debaters. Today I stand here for the motion, the rise of artificial intelligence is a threat to human existence. Firstly, potential of autonomous decision making poses existential risk. Stephen Hawking cautioned that the development of AI are full of intelligence could spell the end of the human race. As the AI system becomes more advanced, they may operate beyond the human control, making the decision that could harm the humanity. The rapid advancement towards the artificial general intelligence, that AGI, that means that AI could redesign itself without the human intervention, leading the scenarios that where it act contrary to the human interests. Secondly, the economic implications of AI are alarming. That a McKinsey's report estimated up to the 800 million jobs could be displaced globally by the 2030 due to the automation. This disruption could lead to the widespread unemployment, social risk, destabilization of society, and resulting many more conflicts. Moreover, AI can be weaponized and used maliciously like deepfakes. The emergence of autonomous weapon system poses significant threat as nation compete to develop advanced AI military technology. Additionally, AI-powered terrorism using AI technologies for the terrorist attacks, making warfare more unpredictable and very dangerous. In conclusion, lastly, I wanted to say the technology useful servant but a dangerous master, where we are at the precipice of the era that demands the critical reflection. AI once held as a humanity's greatest achievement, but now is growing beyond the control and threatening the core of human existence.
Ladies and gentlemen, a shift in time begets a change so drastic that it could not be digestible to many of us. Who could have imagined that when we look into a pocket, we can call anyone with just a single click of button? Necessity is the mother of all invention. In a similar sense, artificial intelligence is the need of hour, and the gory picture set by my worthy opponent is just to terrorize the audience sitting here. Funnily enough, the conundrum of the artificial intelligence is such that it requires or it needs a human to set a system on which it runs. So, which a human can also control the AI parameters, so it can also easily limits its so-called threat. Before dwelling into today's motion, I would like to point out that the motion for the day is presented with regard to the present day, while my all dear opponents are dealing with the motion as if we are already in the future. It is also required to be understand that the artificial intelligence does not act independently, but also it is operated on the data fed by the humans themselves. Another pertinent aspect that has to be dealt is the unemployment alleged by my worthy opponent. So it should also be clear that the artificial intelligence supplements human, it does not replace humans. Let us all take a second to think that what makes us human. It's our consciousness, our morality, our will, which neither any technology nor any machine can take away from us. Therefore, in conclusion, I would like to point out that the dystopian future set by my worthy opponent is nothing but an attempt to discount the human intelligence, because it is only our intelligence that makes us human. And the artificial intelligence does not supersede us.
Would you like to go for rebuttal?
Yes, I would like to. I want to question my worthy opponent favoring the motion today as to whether they have ever faced a bias in life. The answer would be yes. Such subjective assessment would not be in the picture if AI is used as an aid to make a decision.
Benefits from the AI are the short terms, but as we are in the
we are not talking about the benefits. We are not talking about the merits. We are talking about have you faced any bias situation in your life, Wesley?
Let's a scenario like at pregnancy, at delivery of a woman, if decisions are in the hands of AI, that could, if the AI can make the decision are not on the basis of morality or conciseness.
Time's up, teams. Thank you so much. Next, I would like to call Team 16 speaking for the motion and Team 19 going against the motion. Please approach the stage, teams. Are we ready, teams?
Yes, Team 16 for the motion.
All right.
Team 19 against the motion.
A very good afternoon to one and all present here. Artificial intelligence is a fundamental and existential risk for the whole human existence. And those are the words of the world's richest man, Elon Musk. To all my fellow debaters who were mentioning the benefits by artificial intelligence, are overlooking the problems possessed by them. They are overlooking that the algorithm is taking over the judgment decision making, which is hindering the human cognitive skills. Let me tell you the impact of artificial intelligence in two parameters. To begin with, artificial general intelligence. The advancement in artificial intelligence is leading us to the era of artificial general intelligence, where the artificial general intelligence, that is AGI, is going to make its own decisions. When it comes to prioritize its own objectives, they are going to prioritize their own objectives over human welfare, and this will lead to catastrophic problems. Secondly, the super intelligent explosion. Yes, when the super intelligent artificial intelligence comes into role, they are going to have the same human cognitive skills as we all do. They'll perform the tasks how we can do, and they will go beyond human control. Now, coming up to the second parameter, that is autonomous control. In the warfare, when artificial intelligence and the machines will be used, they won't be able to distinguish between the citizens. In concluding, I would just like to say that artificial intelligence is going to harm the human existence in two ways. The one way, the human will die, and the other way, where human won't be feel connected to their own fellow beings. They won't be even connected to the whole humanity. Thank you.
Fear not the machine, for it lacks a heart. It learns, it adapts, it does not feel, for our humanness remains real. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Anuprabha and I firmly stand against the motion that AI is a threat to human existence. Firstly, I believe that AI is not a threat. Instead, it is a transformative ally which is taking us to an era of efficiency and innovation. As a student of law myself, I cannot help but mention how laws and regulations meticulously govern the operation of AI in India. In Indian legal framework, it is stepping up with the Niti Aayog producing principles which ensure compliance with key standards. Moreover, the recently passed Digital Data Personal Protection Bill 2023 with the existing frameworks of the Patent Act, the Copyrights Act and the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita 2023 already exist to protect citizens against any potential concerns. Moreover, the Ministry of Information Technology and Electronics of Government of India, Mr. Ashwini Vaishnav, has produced guidelines to inform local cyber police stations to spread awareness against such threats, and therefore ethics and laws exist to protect us. Moreover, my worthy opponent here is presenting their arguments based on hypothetical and abstract made-up scenarios, but I would like to remind them of the importance to ground this debate based on present realities, the same reality where AI is serving humanity. AI operates within human-based algorithms that we as humans define. It operates within the bounds and limits of algorithms and cannot surpass its programming. Now, we must ask ourselves, just like how Aristotle did, what really makes us human? Isn't it the cognitive capacity and the emotions? Exactly what AI lacks. And thus, we as humans are totally capable with ethics, regulations, and our own programs to control AI within its limit for its ethical use. Therefore, I would like to conclude with stating that AI is a personal assistant and not a threat to existence. Thank you.
Would you like to go for rebuttal?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Do you understand that gone are the days when we used to live in fear in the state of nature without laws and regulations? But in today's world, there are laws and regulations not only on the local level but on the international level with the United Nations and with the Indian legal framework as well. So why are you suggesting that we as a society should age backwards and reject innovative platforms like AI?
I do not suggest that we should date backwards, but see, for example, when we take about data, so cyber threats are also there, but cyber threats are not going to disrupt complete humanity. But when we see that AI and threats from AI which are going to happen like deep fakes, this is something which is a threat for human existence.
Here is basing their argument based on whimsical, abstract, made-up scenarios which are going to happen in future.
No, they are happening right now. They are happening right now.
Situations, and the government is there, the constitution is there, the court are present
is
to protect
beyond
you.
the damage. The scenarios, the cases are right now present. The President Zelensky is the Ukraine.
Time's up, team. Well spoken. Next, we have Team 1 speaking for the motion and Team 31 going against the motion. Please approach the stage, guys.
Team 1 for the motion.
Team 31 against the motion.
Shall I start?
मित्रों जैसे एक सिक्के के
Person going for the motion will speak first.
First of all, let me make it very clear that I am not here to disagree about the benefits of AI. Obviously, that's not the topic. But I'm also not here to disagree about the threats of AI on humans. Now, imagine a world where there are species more smarter, more faster, more capable, and more efficient than us humans. What do you think will happen? The answer to this lies in the books of history. Before humans, animals used to live peacefully. But what happened when humans came? Most of these animals got extinct, some got endangered, and most importantly, now most of them live within a boundary. What do you think when humans will be taken over by AI? We humans did not take over animals because we were physically stronger than them, but mentally we were. And AI is going to be 10, or should I say 100 times smarter than us. So I leave that to your imagination. Now, don't get me wrong when I say that AI is a threat to humans, because I do not mean that AI will literally kill people. For that, you have the COVID-19 virus and nuclear weapons. But it is important to understand that why AI is a bigger and the most dangerous threat is because AI will kill humans even without killing them. Let me explain. We humans have this superpower of thinking critically, which also separates us from the animals. But when AI takes over humans, this superpower will suddenly disappear, and the line that separates us from the animals will be disappeared. So basically what we're doing here is that we are creating or shaping a technology in the present so that it can shape us in the future. Thank you.
मित्रों, जैसे एक सिक्के के दो पहलू होते हैं, वैसे ही एआई के भी दो पहलू हैं। और मैं आपसे साझा करने जा रहा हूं कुछ ऐसे पहलू जिन पे नज़र डालना लाजमी है। सर्वप्रथम ये युवाओं के रोजगार पर असर डालता है। न केवल रोजगार पर असर डालता है, बल्कि उनकी कार्य करने की क्षमता और उनकी बुद्धिमत्ता को भी ललकारता है। और दूसरा पहलू ये है कि विद्यार्थियों के जीवन में इनका ज्ञान और शिक्षा के स्तर को गिराता है। जैसे पहले एक विद्यार्थी अपने जीवन में अपने शिक्षक द्वारा दिए गए कार्य को पूरा करने के लिए खुद पर निर्भर होता था, अपने दिलो दिमाग से कोशिश करता था, वैसे ही आज वो छोटी छोटी चीज़ों के लिए, फिर चाहे वो स्पीच राइटिंग हो, डायलॉग राइटिंग हो या छोटी छोटी चीज़ें हो, उस पर वो एआई पर डिपेंड है, जो कि मानव के विकास के लिए बहुत लाजमी नहीं है। और इसका तीसरा एक पहलू है कि बिना जांच पड़ताल किए वो हर प्रकार की जानकारी को हर उस व्यक्ति तक पहुंचाता है, बिना उसकी सोच और उसके दायरे को समझे। आप चाहे तो उससे न्यूक्लियर वेपन बनाने का तरीका भी पूछ सकते हैं। गलत न्यूज़ और गलत आर्टिकल्स को आवाम तक पहुंचाता है। और आप जैसा कि जानते हैं कि एक चिंगारी पूरे जंगल को जला के राख कर सकती है, वैसे एक गलत न्यूज़ पूरी की पूरी युवा व्यवस्था को, पूरी मानव सभ्यता को भड़का सकती है। आपके निजी पलों को, आपके निजी तस्वीरों को बिना आपकी सलाह मशवरा के, बिना आपकी जानकारी के वो लोगों तक साझा करता है। आप जान भी नहीं पाएंगे कि वो साझा हुई है या नहीं। और उसके ना कोई अपने कोई अच्छे विचार होते हैं, ना कोई बुरे विचार होते हैं, वो केवल बताना जानता है। फिर ओके, लास्टली आई कंक्लूड माई वर्ड्स विद दिस लाइन्स। सोने के लिए नरम बिस्तरा तो आसानी से ले आओगे, लेकिन आंखों में नींद कहाँ से लेकर आओगे? काम करवाने के लिए टीन के डिब्बे तो लाखों बना लोगे, लेकिन दिल के विचार साझा करने के लिए इंसानी दिल कहाँ से लेकर आओगे? इंसानी दिल कहाँ से लेकर आओगे?
Would you like to go for rebuttal? Person speaking against the motion is supposed to go first.
ओके, जी जनाब, मेरा आपसे ये सवाल है कि जो आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस है वो किस प्रकार से हमारे आज के विद्यार्थी जो हैं उनका आईक्यू स्तर जो पहले के 10 वर्षों में गिर चुका है, तो आप उसको किस प्रकार से साझा करेंगे? उनका आईक्यू क्यों गिर रहा है? जब ज़माना आगे जा रहा है तो उनका दिमाग, उनकी सोचने की क्षमता क्यों गिर रही है?
Okay, so during my speech I talked about one term, that is critical thinking. That separates, मतलब critical thinking जो हमको separate करता है from animals. When AI will take over humans, ये जो IQ की आप बात कर रहे हैं ना, वो और कम होता जाएगा. Because then what will happen, will be dependent more on AI, and then our hunger to study more and to learn more will get lesser and lesser because we'll be dependent more on the AI. So you talked about IQ. I feel when AI becomes more powerful, this IQ will go lower and lower. Thank you.
All right, teams. You can take your respective seats. Next, we have Team 14 speaking for the motion and Team 7 going against the motion. Please approach the stage, guys.
Hello. Team 7 going against the motion.
Team 14 for the motion. Start?
Yeah.
Okay. So, a very good afternoon to honorable judges, esteemed opponents, and my attentive audience. I am Dua Basha, and today I firmly stand for the motion. As Stephen Hawking once warned, the development of a full AI could spell the end of a human race. Let me begin with a question. What makes us truly human? Is it our intelligence, emotion, or ability to create or adapt? Today, this humanity faces a grave threat, the rise of artificial intelligence or AI. Let's start with safety concerns. During Russia-Ukraine conflict, AI-driven drones operated without human control, risking catastrophic consequences. When machines make critical decisions, the outcomes can be devastating. Moving to the jobs, companies like Tesla or Amazon rely heavily on automation, replacing human workers, leaving millions unemployed. Machines don't need salaries or breaks, making them an economic choice but a societal loss. In healthcare, AI systems like IBM Watson promise revolutionary treatments but gave flawed recommendations, risking lives. Can we trust machine with life or death decision when they lack empathy or human intuition? Beyond healthcare, AI also manipulates our thoughts too. In the 2016 US election, AI-powered bots spread misinformation, undermining democracy. When even our minds are manipulated, can we claim to live freely? AI is not just a threat, it harms environment too. Training one AI model emits the same carbon as 5 cars for a year. Finally, let's talk about justice. In a mock trial in India, AI failed to understand cultural and emotional nuances, leading to unjust conclusion. Justice is not about following rules, it's about empathy, morality, and fairness. To conclude, we must ensure AI serves humanity, not replaces. The choice we make today will decide whether we control AI or AI controls us. Let's act wisely and safeguard our future. Thank you.
Good afternoon to the respected dignitaries and my fellow participants. This is Aman Parikh. So, just a statement that she mentioned name of Stephen Hawking. So, I would like to say that he has developed and he has given his whole knowledge with the help of AI. Just to inform you. Okay. So, today I am standing against the motion that AI is a human threat. Because during the childhood, we always imagined of robots working for us, self-driving cars, and but today when that imagination is turning into reality and we are calling it threat, isn't it so hypocrite? I would like to expose the hypocrisy of the people who are calling it threat, because from buying groceries to the flawless transactions to quick e-commerce, AI is being used everywhere, and still you are calling it as a threat. It's very much hypocritic. Okay, if I go with the facts, they are quite interesting. If any threat is helping us to detect the breast cancer by 87%, then there's nothing wrong with it. If $15.7 million are being contributed in the world's economy, then there's no scope of threat in it. If 95 million new jobs can be created by 2025 with the help of AI, says the World Economic Forum, and if 90% of the climate can be predicted accurately, then what's wrong with it? If 20,000 pounds of medical supplies are being supplied with the help of AI during natural disasters, then I don't think so we can call it a threat. In conclusion, I would like to say that from healthcare to education to transport to logistics, that too smoothly and effectively we use AI, then I see no threat in that. AI is dangerous or useful completely depends on a person using in it. And for the people calling it a threat after taking most of the advantage from AI, I just want to say one thing, that hypocrisy की भी सीमा होती है. जय हिंद जय भारत.
Would you like to go for rebuttal?
Yes, sure.
Sure, go ahead.
Miss, I would like to ask you that if AI is such a threat, isn't it the real issue how humans choose to develop and use it? And instead of regulating the innovations, rejecting the innovations, shouldn't we focus on ethical regulations on AI?
Okay, thank you for your question. However, it is important to remember that no matter how can we try to justify or defend AI, the reality remains undeniable. Its rapid unchecked rise threaten the very fabric of humanity. Be its manipulation of human thoughts, catastrophic risks in safety, or inability to replicate empathy and morality. AI creates
Ma'am, answer
challenge
my
that
question.
Yeah,
I'm
kindly
not
listen to
asking
me.
your opinion, I'm
Kindly
asking
listen to me.
answer for your
Kindly listen to
question.
me. Kindly listen to me. AI creates challenges that for overweight its benefits. Even the brightest minds like Stephen Hawking, okay, have warned us about its danger. Can we afford the gambling humanity future for
I am
promise
still
that
not
remain
getting my
unproven?
answer. In conclusion, I would like to say that, ma'am, I'm
Time's
sure
up,
that you have
team.
used AI for researching that data. Thank you.
For
Thank
your
you,
kind
teams.
information, I'm not using the AI. I think you should.
Thank you, teams. Well spoken. Next, I would like to call Team 10 going for the motion and Team 1 speaking against the motion. Please approach the stage, guys. Are we ready, teams?
Team 10 for the motion.
Hello, check.
Just mention your team code and whatever the motion you'll go for.
Team 1 against the motion.
Team 10 for the motion.
All right, you may begin.
Honorable adjudicators, learned opposition, and the esteemed audience. Today, I, Harshita Gandhi, stand firmly in proposition of the motion. While AI has revolutionized industries, its rapid and unchecked growth poses significant dangers. With that in mind, let's delve into the reasons as to why. My first claim is AI facilitates content theft at an unprecedented rate, undermining the rights of artists, writers, and creators. Generative AI tools can create art, literature, and music that closely mimics the style of human creators. These systems often train on databases containing copyrighted works without the creator's consent, effectively stealing their intellectual property. For example, author Sarah Silverman has sued OpenAI for unlawfully training their models on her copyrighted books. As AI-generated content floods the markets, creators face reduced recognition, income, and legal protections, leaving them vulnerable to exploitation. My second claim is that reliance on AI bots can lead to severe psychological and social consequences. AI-powered bots like those of Character AI are designed to stimulate human emotions, offering companionship to users. This may create a false sense of connection that can distort users' emotional and social development. Individuals relying heavily on AI bots for companionship may lose interest in real-world companionship. For instance, in February last year, a 14-year-old boy in Florida shot himself after communicating for months with an AI chatbot. My third claim is artificial intelligence exacerbates resource depletion and ecological disruption. AI systems rely heavily on data centers that run continuously to process complex algorithms. Additionally, water to cool overheating systems.
Today we have assembled here recognizing that while our perspectives as individuals may differ, we have shared purpose as people. Today at this place we have all come together realizing that we could only solve our biggest problems together, and a rising aspect which holds immense potential to shape our lives needs to be addressed with utmost consciousness and a comprehensive approach. Honorable judges, my dear friends, the idea that rise of AI is an existential threat is nothing more than a speculation. As per a study by the Stanford University named AI and the Use of Human Labor, the AI systems are specialized and lack the general intelligence required to surpass human control. In fact, when we overemphasize upon such redundant notions, we fail to utilize the capability it has to make a positive footprint upon our daily lives. From Siri to self-driving cars, education to entertainment, agriculture to healthcare, AI today is making significant leaps to ease our lives. Instead of posing a threat, AI is currently assisting us in countering real dangers to human survival. January 2024, the Erasmus AI launched a platform called Climate GPT to help in climate-induced decision-making for policymakers, researchers, and business leaders. An RBI report suggested that 92% of the manual scavengers in India are SC, ST, and OBC. The government of India has launched an AI bot for septic tank cleaning, thus countering the evils of caste discrimination and uplifting the quality of human existence. So when we associate such innovations with superfluous presumptions, we fail to adhere to our fundamental duty under Article 51AH, which calls for development of scientific temper. Hence, with the use of these testimonials, I can say with utmost comfort that artificial intelligence is indeed a threat to the threats of the human existence. And by using it with efficacy, we can surely make this world a better place to live. Thank you.
Would you like to go for rebuttal?
Yes.
Go ahead.
The arguments posed by my dear opponent were merely assumptions. Now, assumptions have a value. AI can do this, AI can do that. But assumptions without basis are just like an eyeball without body. It isn't of any use. So to the point of psychological effects, a report by the McKinsey suggests that 61% of students who use AI-powered tools for learning have shown improvements. To the point of ecological destruction, on the contrary, at the United Nations Convention to Combat Desertification, a platform called International Drought Resilience Observatory was launched to counter the desertification that is happening on our planet. And henceforth, so on the contrary, AI is actually helping us to counter the actual threats to the human existence. To conclude, I would like to say that the adoption of AI is not only our ticket to the fourth industrial revolution, rather, it's a sine qua non for countering the threats to the human existence. Thank you.
Yes, you have time. Time's up, teams. Thank you so much. You may take your respective seats. Next, we have Team 7 speaking for the motion and Team 29 going against the motion. Please approach the stage, teams.
Hello. Team 7 for the motion.
Team 29 against the motion.
भारत जयतु। यहाँ पर उपस्थित सभी आदरणीय अभिभावकगण, अतिथिगण एवं दोस्तों को मेरा सादर नमस्कार। मेरा नाम अभिषेक पांडे और मैं एआई मानव अस्तित्व के लिए खतरा बढ़ रहा है इस विषय के पक्ष में बोल रहा हूँ। कृत्रिम बुद्धिमत्ता 21वीं सदी की सबसे परिवर्तनकारी तकनीकों में से एक है के रूप में उभरी है, जो उद्योगों, समाजों और व्यक्तियों के प्रभावित कर रही है। लेकिन इसके जोखिम विशेष रूप से मानव अस्तित्व पर ऊपर के प्रभाव को लेकर बढ़ती चिंताएं भी हैं। कई विशेषज्ञ, जिनमें वैज्ञानिक, नैतिकवादी और तकनीकी विशेषज्ञ शामिल हैं, अनियंत्रित एआई के दीर्घकालिक परिणामों के लेकर चेतावनी दे रहे हैं। मैं आप सभी को कुछ मुख्य बिंदुओं पर ध्यान केंद्रित करना चाहूंगा। पहला, एआई क्षमताओं की तीव्र वृद्धि। एक प्रसिद्ध वैज्ञानिक ने चेतावनी दी थी, पूर्ण कृत्रिम बुद्धिमत्ता का विकास मानव जाति के अंत का कारण बन सकती है। उनकी चिंता यह थी कि एआई सिस्टम इंसानी नियंत्रण से बाहर हो सकता है। दूसरा, आर्थिक विस्थापन और सामाजिक अशांति। एआई तेजी से विनिर्माण से लेकर ग्राहक सेवा तक विभिन्न उद्योगों में नौकरियां का स्वचालन कर रहा है, जिसमें मानव आजीविका पर प्रभाव डाल रहा है। फिर वो ब्लू कॉलर नौकरियां हो या व्हाइट कॉलर नौकरियां, जिसे एआई से विस्थापित किया जा रहा है। एआई के कुछ नुकसान भी हैं जो मानव जाति के दिनचर्या को प्रभावित करता है, जैसे सामाजिक असमानताएं, निगरानी, गोपनीयता और स्वतंत्रता का नुकसान, और भी बहुत है। अंत में यही बोलना चाहूंगा, एआई को अपना सहायक बनाना है, एआई का सहायक नहीं बनना है। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
Good afternoon, everyone. Imagine this. Would you refuse a helping hand simply because it's unfamiliar? That's what the ongoing debate on AI feels like. Today, let me convince you why AI is not the villain of the story, but a hero waiting to be unleashed. First, let's tackle the elephant in the room. The fear of AI taking over. It's time to separate fact from fiction. AI is not a living, scheming entity plotting our downfall, but it's a brilliant creation that works within the boundaries we set. With proper regulation and ethical oversight, we hold the reins firmly in our hands. It's the optimizing and renewable energy, taking steps to fight climate change and even improving efficiency in India's
Supreme Court, offering fair justice with human oversight. As the saying goes, a stitch in time saves nine. Same goes with AI. As AI already accomplishing sectors like agriculture, boosting yields and minimizing waste, so what would you counter this? So, yes, I hear the concern about job losses, but let's look to the past. When computer revolutionized the workplace, did humanity crumble? Absolutely not. Instead, we adapted, created new industries and profession. The same is true for AI. The Government Skill India initiative aims to help people reskill and prepare for new opportunities. AI will redefine jobs, not eliminate them. Remember, the only constant in life is change. Let's not forget about the safety measures in place. Ethical frameworks like the EU's GDPR for data privacy and guidelines from organizations like IEEE ensure AI operates responsibly and safely, minimizing bias and promoting accountability. In conclusion, don't fear the wave, learn to surf. AI is not a threat, but a transformative tool ready to help solve problems, empower industries, and create a better future for all. Let's embrace this wave of progress and ride it toward a better tomorrow. Thank you.
Would you like to go for rebuttal?
Yes. So as my opponent argument is a house of cards and I am here to blow it down by the winds of truth. So I would like to ask you, although there's a lot of current press through around the potential threat that automation and AI diminishes job prospects, new studies show that AI could in fact lead to the creation of around 97 million new jobs by 2025, which also quoted by your teammate. So how would you refuse this?
बहुत ही बढ़िया प्रश्न पूछा है हमारे सहप्रतियोगी ने। इन्होंने मेंशन किया कि 2025 जो भी हो नए जॉब्स क्रिएट होंगे, लेकिन
जो भी हो 2025
2025 तक मैं इन्हें बता देना चाहूंगा कि उन्हीं को जॉब मिलेंगे जो स्किल लेबर होंगे। उनका क्या होगा? जो श्रमिक हैं, जो मजदूर हैं, जो किसान हैं, उनको उन्हीं को AI स्थापित कर रही है।
So let me explain you that this data is checked by 20 million workers, which are
Please wrap up.
this
और इन्होंने
data
मेंशन
is checked by 20 million workers, which you
इन्होंने मेंशन किया था कि जजमेंट में कोर्ट यूज कर रहा है और उसी
यूज कर रहा है because ई
और जजों ने यही बोला है कि जजमेंट में मेमोरियल चैट जीपीटी से यूज करके बनाया गया नहीं लिया जाता है। लीजिए।
You may take your respective seats now. Next, we have Team 5 speaking for the motion and Team 10 going against the motion. Please approach the stage, teams. Who is going against? You're going against the motion, right? Just mention your team codes and whatever the motion you'll go for.
Team 5 in favor of the motion.
Team
10 in against the motion.
You may begin now.
Good afternoon, honorable judges, esteemed opponents, and respected audience. I stand firmly in the favor of the motion that artificial intelligence is a threat to human existence. While AI offers convenience, its dangers, if left unchecked, are immense and far-reaching. AI is already causing harm by being exploited to create defamation and adult graphic content. With deepfakes and generative AI tools, it has become alarmingly easy to produce fake videos and explicit materials which can ruin life, reputation, careers, etc. Victims of such misuse faces psychological trauma, and society becomes increasingly vulnerable to manipulation and misinformation. Moreover, AI lacks the fundamental qualities of human intelligence, contextual understanding, empathy, and moral judgment. It cannot distinguish right from wrong. Its decisions, though auto-driven, often lack analytical depth and ethical responsibility. For instance, automated systems used in critical areas such as healthcare and social justice have often led to biased and life-altering outcomes. Do we really want to entrust our futures on machines that cannot understand humanity?
Students, the very foundation of our future, are particularly at risk. While AI provides quick answer, it discourages critical or analytical thinking and creativity. Over-reliance on AI tools is turning students into passive recipients than active learners. Similarly, employees are facing massive job loss due to AI-driven automation. These technologies are replacing human roles, leading into economic instability and social inequality. Finally, we must consider the existential risk AI poses, such as autonomous weapons, AI uncontrolled algorithm, and AI-driven misinformation campaign, which can destabilize the entire nation. AI is an existential threat, just not the way you think. It cannot enslave humanity, but it could take over many aspects of our life. AI is a threat to human intelligence. Mark my words, AI is a threat to human intelligence, which is a threat to human existence. Thank you.
ताकत तो इंसान की सोच में है, एआई तो बस उसकी खोज में है। मशीनें कभी दिल का हाल नहीं समझ पाएंगी, इंसानियत की खुशबू ही दुनिया महकाएंगी। आदरणीय अतिथिगण, शिक्षकगण एवं यहाँ उपस्थित सभी श्रोतागण, आप सभी को मेरा नमस्कार। मैं विषय के विपक्ष में अपनी बात रखना चाहूंगी। दोस्तों, जैसा कि हम सब जानते हैं कि तकनीक मानव के जीवन का एक अहम हिस्सा है और हमेशा से ही इसका उद्देश्य हमारे काम को आसान बनाना रहा है। मैं अपने तर्क का समर्थन 3 बिंदुओं से करना चाहूंगी। पहला, कृत्रिम बुद्धि मानव अस्तित्व का पूरक है, प्रतिस्थापक नहीं। इसे मानव ने बनाया है और यह मानव के ही दिशा निर्देश पर कार्य करता है। कोरोना काल में दवाइयों को बनाने एवं कोरोना ट्रेसिंग ऐप के लिए कृत्रिम बुद्धि का उपयोग किया गया। IBM वॉटसन का उपयोग करके फेफड़ों के कैंसर का इलाज किया गया। तो मानव के अस्तित्व के लिए खतरा कैसे है? कृत्रिम बुद्धि। दूसरा बिंदु, कृत्रिम बुद्धि मानव को जोखिम कार्यों से मुक्त करता है, जैसे कि जापान में फुकुशिमा न्यूक्लियर प्लांट की सफाई रोबोट्स ने की। खनन एवं तेल इस्पात में कृत्रिम संचालन मशीनें काम कर रही है। तीसरा बिंदु, कृत्रिम बुद्धि ने रोजगार कम नहीं किए बल्कि बढ़ाए हैं। डाटा साइंस, मशीन लर्निंग, AI इंजीनियरिंग जैसे क्षेत्रों में मांग बढ़ी है। टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया की रिपोर्ट के अनुसार 2028 तक 2.7 मिलियन नई प्रौद्योगिकी नौकरियों में बढ़ोतरी होगी। अंततः मैं अपनी वाणी को कुछ पंक्तियों के माध्यम से विराम देना चाहूंगी। इंसान की उड़ान को नया आसमान मिला है, इंसान की उड़ान को नया आसमान मिला है। AI के साथ हर मुश्किल काम आसान मिला है। डर की जगह अगर भरोसा करे तो हर सपना साकार मिला है, हर सपना साकार मिला है।
Would you like to go for rebuttal,
Yes,
James?
I would like to rebuttal. मैं अपनी विपक्षी से एक प्रश्न करना चाहूंगी। कई मौजूदा परमाणु हथियार जो कि AI के आने के पहले भी यहाँ प्रस्तुत थे, जो कि मानव ने बनाए थे, जैसे कि 1945 में हिरोशिमा और नागासाकी का परमाणु हथियार जो गिरा के इतने लोगों की जान को जोखिम में डाला गया था और कितने लोगों की मृत्यु हुई थी। तब तो AI नहीं था, फिर आप AI को दोष कैसे देते हैं?
AI is discovered in recent centuries. It was not earlier. Okay. So I was like to tell you that AI is an existential threat to human existence. It's not कि वो बॉम्ब फेंक रहा है या नहीं।
That's what I'm saying कि human existence यानी कि मानव का अस्तित्व, तो बॉम्ब के गिरने से मानव का अस्तित्व तो खत्म हो जाएगा।
According to Stephen Hawking, AI is extremely successful in accomplishing its own task. But if the task is not in your favors, it's wrong for you only. Then we have to cope up with
We
AI.
have exceeded the time limit.
Thank you.
You may take your respective seats now. Next, we have Team 31 speaking for the motion and Team 25 going against the motion. Please approach this stage, guys. Just mention your team codes and whatever the motion you'll go for.
Team 31 for the motion.
Hello. Team 25 against the motion.
Okay. ये युग है क्रिकिम मका का। यहाँ सब कुछ क्रिकिम है, सपने भी क्रिकिम,
अपने पे कृत्रिम, इंसान पे कृत्रिम है, वोट पे कृत्रिम, नोट पे कृत्रिम और बुद्धि पे कृत्रिम है। हर मशीन को आत्मा बना के नटोर पे कृत्रिम है। Robots cannot recognize our emotions or even care alone. Hari Om, Namaste. I, Rakika, standing before you all to speak for the topic Artificial Intelligence is a threat to human existence. Human beings are gifted in such a way that they can innovate technology to make life easier. Every innovation has a drawback, but artificial intelligence can be a next step forward in terms of human existence. AI, artificial intelligence, is not just a player in economic industry, but rather it's the hedgehog that we all are supervillain to it, right? We are unsure that safety, validity, and ability of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence can perform intensive human labor and back-breaking tasks easily. A bank recently shrunk its card from 200 to just 5 guys. You can't even imagine also. Okay, I believe all of you sitting here will agree with me when I say that no kind of technology can replace teacher. I repeat, no kind of technology can replace teacher. Okay, just at last, I conclude that AI is not here to ensure us. AI is here to replace us. ये सोचना बंद करो अगर आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस ने काम नहीं किया तो क्या होगा, पर ये सोचो अगर आगे वाले जनरेशन में आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस सही तरीके से काम करेगा तो जरूर अपना देश एक आसानी की ओर चलेगा. थैंक यू एंड हैव अ वंडरफुल डे.
Hello everyone, I'm Jeetraj Janbandhu, first year bachelor student in microbiology. AI is a tool refers to it's a powerful technology designed to assist human performance tasks more efficiently and accurately. AI is a tool, not an autonomous entity. AI will create job opportunities in various fields like AI engineering, data science, ethical AI governance, emerging fields such as growth industries like renewable energy, biotech, and advanced robotics. Humans and AI will work together. According to the World Economic Forum, predicted AI will create 97 million new jobs by 2025. Human needs AI and AI needs human. AI is created by human. It needs perfect information for the output. According to an interview with the TED Talks, and an AI developer said, AI is not someone who's going to take your job. It's a tool. It's the person who know how to use the AI will take your job. We will teach AI how to answer. We will need research scholars, professors, teachers for the perfect knowledge acquirance. We will teach how to do output and outworks. There is a two sides of anything, good or bad. It's up to us if we would see the good or bad quality of anything. Countries like Japan place the limitation in searching the violating content for the creating of a friendly environment. AI helped in healthcare as well as defense sectors. In conclusion, I'm a microbiology student. It helped me in various things such as research and studies, microbial identifications, and pathogen detection, diagnostic. Most importantly, drugs development, vaccine development, and enzyme collection, research, and accelerating data analyzing and enhancing the specific identification. AI is much more needed for us.
Would you like to rebuttal?
Yes. Question, don't you think we have saved lots of time in research by using AI?
Okay, thank you for the question. First of all, see, as I mentioned, artificial intelligence is not a tool, it's a technology for us to use. Especially in future, when everything will depend on online. Everything will depend like on Google or ChatGPT. So the technologies will come on innovating and in creative way that it can save our time.
Don't you think in future, if the new virus or anything bacteriological,
future में सोचेंगे.
but don't you think in research? But don't you think in research? No. Don't you think in research it will help us? It will help us in reducing our time.
it will
का किसने सोचा
research
था कोरोना
scholars
इनका?
will not
कोरोना इनका किसने सोचा था?
research
कोरोना
scholars
इनका?
will not need to read tons of research papers. They will help us. It will help
आज
us.
करे सो कल करे सो आप. So just think positive and thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, teams. You may take your respective seats. Next, we have Team 20 speaking for the motion and Team 6 going against the motion. Please approach the stage, guys. Just mention your team codes and whatever the motion you'll go for.
Team 20 for the motion.
And I'm Team 6 against the motion.
AI is like your overly ambitious intern. It looks promising, works tirelessly, but every now and then it crashes your system. It makes decisions that land you in HR and insists it is smarter than you. And just like an intern, if we are not careful, it might end up running the place. Honorable judges, esteemed audience, and my fellow debaters, I Diksha Gautam, and today I stand before you to present my views in favor of the motion that is the rise of artificial intelligence is threat to human existence. AI-driven autonomous automation replace millions of jobs worldwide, that exacerbating economic inequality. As per the McKinsey's report, by 2030, up to 800 million jobs could be vanished globally due to automation. AI-powered weapons if misused can lead to catastrophic warfare. In 2020, the UN investigates the Libya's use of AI-driven AI-enabled drone which attack the targets without human oversight, violating ethical and legal norms. AI influenced the many decisions from healthcare to criminal justice. The visionaries like Elon Musk and Stephen Hawking have warned against the unregulated AI development. To conclude, the rise of artificial intelligence poses an undeniable threat to human existence. And without robust global regulation, the humanity's very survival could be at stake. Thank you.
To start with, I just want to say that a bird does not fear the wind, for it was made to fly. A bird does not fear the wind, for it was born to fly. Humanity should not fear AI, for it was born to serve. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed judges and fellow debaters, I stand before you today to challenge the topic that the rise of artificial intelligence is a threat to human existence. While fear surrounds AI, I firmly believe it is not our enemy but our partner in progress. It's a tool designed effectively to elevate humanity and not to diminish it. Let's be clear, AI cannot replace the human touch. No matter how advanced it becomes and no matter how much time we invest in it, it will never feel emotions, dream big, or form a deep connection with either machines or human beings. A machine might compose a melody or write a novel, but can it truly stir the soul? Can it capture the raw beauty of human experiences? Absolutely not. We are the architects of passion, creativity, and empathy, qualities that define what it truly means to be human. Now, let's talk about the AI's extraordinary contributions. In healthcare, it saves lives by detecting diseases early. In education, it tailors learning to empower every student. These are not threats, these are breakthroughs. And while some fear job displacement, as my worthy opponent already stated, history tells us otherwise. Technological revolutions create opportunities and not just challenges. Industrial revolution did not destroy jobs, it reshaped them. It opened doors for new possibilities, and we should not consider AI as something else.
Imagine a world where humans and AI collaborate to cure diseases, to combat climate change, and to eradicate poverty from the world. This is not science fiction, it is all in our hands. Instead of fearing AI, let's embrace its potential with courage and creativity, and together we can shape a future together with technology that amplifies our humanity and not replaces it. Thank you so
Would you
much.
like to go for rebuttal?
Sure, why not? So, my worthy opponent, she stated, she listed multiple threats that AI can possess. I just want to ask you a single question. Throughout history, we have seen multiple instances where new technologies like electricity, the internet, the automation, etc., they were also feared in the past, as we can all see. So why should be AI treated differently from all these examples that I just stated?
There are many benefits of AI, but we cannot justify it. That progress for someone cannot justify the peril for all.
No, I just want to ask that why should we fear AI? And we have past instances, right, where there were chances that jobs were at stake. So why should that thing not be implied here in terms of artificial intelligence? Why are you fearing now and not then?
Because it poses significant threats.
What threats?
Like job displacement and economic inequality.
Time
And
up,
it will benefit
Thank you so much. As I can see so many tired faces, so we have a short break of 15 minutes and let's reassemble thereafter.